I am Sergeant First Class, soon to be retired, Joel Quebec. From the middle of December 2016 until June 2017, I was deployed to Erbil, Kurdistan, in northeastern Iraq. Like I do every time I've been deployed, I located the chapel and the chaplain after having met Chaplain Charles Leggett at a USO event on Christmas. The chaplain had wanted to have a cigar night at some point so that people could socialize and kind of relax, have a good time. We weren't allowed to have food in our tents, so people would often donate the snacks from their care packages to the chapel, and anybody could come and take what they needed. There was also toiletries, books, and whatnot. And one day some guy brought in a box with Hawaiian shirts in it. He didn't quite know what to do with them. So was born Hawaiian Shirt and Cigar Night. So we would have this every Tuesday out in the back of the chapel. It had a small burn barrel where we could just have a sort of like a campfire and sit around and enjoy each other's company. There was no rank, there was no status. Members of the band would be there and play music for us. And it was an incredibly fun thing. The idea was to take a shirt, hang out, have a cigar, some fellowship, and you could take the shirt home with you and keep it. What I would do is take one, wash it, bring it back the next week so someone else could have it, and I would just wear a different one. And I finally kept the last one so that I would have a souvenir when I came home. Because the chaplain knew the chaplains from other countries, and I knew all the public affairs officers from the other countries, it became international pretty quickly. And we had people from Canada, Germany, Finland, the Netherlands, and I can't remember all the other places people came from, as well as all over the United States. It was really, really a cool time to just hang out with these people. You could throw away your rank and your status, just enjoy each other's company, wearing Hawaiian shirts, and as Jim Croce said, smooting on a big cigar. This tended to help us deal with that Groundhog Day effect you get when you're deployed for, a period of time. And it helped us to kind of get back that feeling of anticipation that we used to look forward to back home and kind of embrace that social connectivity that we normally would have at home, as opposed to sitting in our tents off duty alone and isolated. I'd like to think this saved a life or two. That's something that I think about all the time. Was one person or more saved by this event? Just somewhere to go and people to hang out with, and an aloha shirt to take home. One of the best things I got to do when I got home was to actually meet Gwen in person, the lady who sent these shirts and continues to send shirts all around the world to deployed soldiers. And I got to give her one of Chaplain Leggett's coins. That was cool. Meeting her was cool. And getting to thank her in person for the morale that she brought to us, the spirit of family that she inadvertently created between people sitting together, wearing aloha shirts, and smoking cigars, and just talking. I couldn't possibly thank her enough. And I think there's other people whose spirit, if they were to meet her, would not be able to thank her enough either.